Welcome to MacArthur High School Signing Day 2017. Today we have with us signing 2017 MacArthur signing. You got DJ Linder, football, going to Northwestern Oklahoma State University. That's a mouthful. We got Bryce Burrows going to A&M Commerce. The Lions used to be called East Texas State University when I went 3 years ago. We have Martez Cash also going to Northwestern Oklahoma State University. We have Ruby Cruz going to Howard Payne University. And we have Allison Gomez going to Fresno State University. So give them a hand. Mom and Dad gave me some pictures of him when he was younger. I wish I could have put one up. He was so cute as a young man. But he's also a good-looking young man now. Just want to tell you a little bit about Bryce. He was a first-team outside linebacker this year. We did move him inside linebacker. One of our, him and Kenny were close to being the leading tacklers on the team. All that stuff's important, but bottom line, what great potential Bryce has. Not only as a football player, but as a student and as a person. I think the one thing that I will remember mostly about Bryce was the first day he came in and talked to me a little bit about, you know, the old head coach and excited about me being here. And he did it with passion. And he played the game with passion. Every day we'd go out to practice, he was vocal. Sometimes we had to get on it a little bit. But bottom line, Bryce is a passionate young man. And I'm going to tell you right now, he is going to have great success at the next level. And then when he's done with that, there's no telling what Bryce is going to do. He may go play football somewhere. I don't know. What I do know is he is a scholar athlete. And he's going to be successful at, I almost said East Texas State University, A&M Commerce. And they're going to be proud to have him. Coaches that I talked to, Coach Conrad, is very excited about him coming to A&M Commerce and being a Lion, and look forward to the potential. Bryce, let me tell you something. It was a pleasure getting the opportunity to coach you. I hope that we will always have a connection, that you will always be able to turn to me if you need something, and I appreciate everything you do. And man, I'm so proud of you. And look at his dimensions as far as his physical stature, and we're very impressed. He can run, he can jump, he can do all the things that an athlete needs to do to be successful, and he's growing as a football player. And again, I go back to, I can say this about all these young men up here that I'm going to talk about, but the greatest thing about him is that he is a scholar first. And the football is part of it. And he goes out, he runs hard. Amazing to see him on one side of the field running across the other side of the field to make a tackle. Such a pleasure to be around. Kind of quiet until you get around him, and then he's talking. But coachable young man, does everything that you ask him to do. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Northwestern Oklahoma State does it right, they're going to have a great football player. There's going to be some other folks, both of these guys, that may be disappointed that they didn't talk to them a little bit about going to their school. So great things are going to happen for Martez. Look forward, Martez, to you doing wonderful things. Same thing with, as I said to Bryce, I hope that connection stays there. You know, this day and age, we have cell phones, and you stay connected all the time, and I hope that every now and then I'll get a text from you guys saying, Coach, how you doing? Because that's what really makes a difference. I tell you the funny thing about all these kids, I'll get a text from them and they'll say, Coach, and I'm waiting for something else. on my text. So I send back, what? And I think I've got a few of those from these guys. Martez is going to be something else. Again, I don't know what the future holds for him, but all I know is he's got an opportunity. He's got a glimmer of light. I'll tell you, all he needs is that glimmer of light. He's going to be a successful young man. Proud of him. Martez Cat. This next young man, I didn't get to see him at school a whole lot because he goes to Singley. Again, a very intelligent young man. Coach Nickerson said it at the football banquet last Monday. The thing that I remember most about DJ is at the scrimmage against Tyler Lee. He makes a great tackle in the live scrimmage. And I walk over there and I think he's got his bell rung. He's not hollering, he's not screaming. I said, what's wrong? You get your bell rung? And he sits there and his arms dangling, he breaks it. And you know, I probably would have been screaming and hollering at the time. But that told me something about him. It told me he was a tough kid. It told me that he had some grit about him. The thing that I will tell you about it, I would probably have to say that DJ probably was one of the most football savvy guys on our football team this year. Very knowledgeable about the game of football. Golly, you sit and talk to them, they're smarter than I am. Knowledgeable about a lot of things. But the one thing that you know, he was out for a few games because of the injury, but when he came back, our secondary, and Coach Nickerson, I think you will agree with this, immediately got better because of him. And it's not real big. How about you, what? 145. But I'm going to tell you right now, he brings 145 with him when he strikes people. Sky's the limit for this young man. No telling what he's going to do academically, no telling what he's going to do football-wise. Probably going to have to put some weight on, and he will when he gets in that weight room consistently. But DJ, again, is a smart football player and did some really good things for MacArthur High School in his years here. We're proud of you, DJ. Again, there's a lot you and I will remember. I hope we stay connected in the future and appreciate everything you've done for MacArthur High School. Give him a hand. Last but not least, Ruben Cruz going to Howard Payne University. I guess this is the greatest compliment a player could get. Sometimes maybe they don't like it. I know that it was something I always wanted, but Ruben is one of probably the most coachable kids I've ever been around. This morning I said be here at 7:15. Ruben's here at 7:05. Ruben did that every single solitary day of practice. If he missed, he communicated with me. He let me know where he was going to be. He took care of business in the classroom. He takes care of business on the street. He's one of those young men that you would want as your son. And very proud and very excited for you and the opportunity he's going to have at Howard Payne University. Folks, he's a good football player. May have not gotten recognized. He was honorable mention all district, but he was a good football player because, again, he went out and did his job every single solitary play, every single solitary day. And I don't believe, and coaches, you can correct me if I'm wrong, ever heard him complain about anything that we asked him to do. And that exemplifies who he is. He will be a great addition to Howard Payne and the Yellow Jackets. Got some ties with Howard Payne, had some coaches there. Actually, the old head coach became the AD, and I coached him at Frisco High School. And when Ruben came in and told me he was going to Howard Payne, I was excited for him, and I thought Coach Sims was still the coach, but he's not, and we got another good one in, and he's going to be a great asset to Howard Payne University. Give Ruben a great hand.
With Fresno State, and we had a big ceremony for her, but something has come in the mail, and I wanted to share this with our MacArthur High School and our fans. Allie's kind of had a lot of struggles this year, but she came back. She's fought through a knee injury. She's back with us. She's made us a lot stronger. She's had some highs and some lows, but this is a very special moment in her life because very few people get this nomination. So I just want to read to you what the letter says. I don't believe she knows about this. Maybe she does, but we've had 2 of these young ladies that have been nominated for MacArthur High School in our past, and it's a very, very special honor. So this is a very special time in her life. And so I want to read you what the letter says because it's a very important letter. It says, "Dear Allison, congratulations. On behalf of McDonald's and the greater North Texas area McDonald's restaurants, it is my pleasure to officially inform you that you are one of more than 720 high school players nationwide to be nominated for the 2017 McDonald's All-American Games." Just a little bit about the history. This year marks the 16th annual McDonald's All-Americans Girls Game, and from a field of nominees, 24 female athletes have been selected for this nomination to compete in the McDonald's All-American Games in Chicago. And as a nominee who has displayed hard work, skill, teamwork on the basketball court and in the classroom, you will be considered for the selection. She said she already knew, but I wanted to share this with MacArthur High School because this is a very special honor. We've had 5 nominees in the history of MacArthur High School, probably maybe 6, but we've had 2 actual McDonald's All-American players. And so some of the big names that have actually played in the All-American Games of the McDonald's is, I know y'all have heard of Candace Parker, now playing in the WNBA, Ivory Lotta, Sylvia Fowles, Maya Moore, Skylar Diggins, Odyssey Sims, Alexis Jones, Alina Deladon, and Jewel Lord. So, on behalf of McDonald's All-American, Allie, we're proud of you. She's going to receive her certificate. This is her certificate. We will put this in our showcase. We will frame it. I told her I needed it back because we need to make a color print of it. But anyway, it just says, presented to Allison Gamez, Irving MacArthur High School, for nomination to the McDonald's All-American High School basketball team. So that's a wonderful day out for you. Congratulations. That's it, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. What an awesome group of young people. Your pictures, and I know maybe they might be a little blurry on the outside, but again, so proud of these guys and this young lady in regards to their accomplishment. At this point, what I'd like you to do, we're going to let them do a mock signing together. If you want to get up and take a picture, if you want to move back and get a further shot from the back, please do so at that point. But before I do this, before we do the signing, again, let's give them a round of applause because they got great things back there. Any pictures as you would like.
All right, Martez.
Keep signing, Bryce.
It's a good look, guys. Martez, you see that face? Right in the middle. Right.